What's up, man? It's your boy Sipping with Chee podcast, man. We about to go crazy. I got one of my Valley Bros podcasts in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and we gonna turn it up.
What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? My name Terrell, man. I'm one half of the Valley Bros, man. My other brother had to work, but yeah, man. Here with my boy Chee, man. Want to talk a little Suns today?
Yeah, man. We gonna talk a lot of Suns, man. Hey,
Let's do it.
I appreciate you coming on the platform, fam.
Oh, man,
I know we've been trying to tap in schedules, life, shit like that.
Exactly, adulting.
Man, but you here.
I appreciate it.
So we sipping a little bit, man. You know, we got a little couple things in our cup over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we gonna talk some shit, man. The first thing that we gonna do, we gonna kind of get into your upbringing, as far as where you from, what side of town you grew up on, from elementary to high school, and then we gonna touch on some other topics after that.
Okay, cool. Well, I grew up South Phoenix. I grew up on 24th Street and Broadway, man. Right by Tams and U Saves and
Yes, sir.
and Rainbow. So if y'all know about 24th Street and Broadway before they tore everything down, that's where I grew up at. Went to Palmdale. Yeah, I know I was supposed to go to Julian, but I ended up going to Palmdale. They changed it to Brooks Academy, so I was kind of like the Palmdale Brooks Academy kid. So went there from kindergarten to 8th grade. That's where I actually met my other Valley bro. So we've been knowing each other for 33 years now. So went there after that. Moved to 16th Street and Baseline, Fremont area pretty much.
Okay.
And, went to South Mountain, played a little basketball there. Made all my friends, that I hang out with, associates now. After that, man, just start plumbing.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Hey, you said you grew up in the new homes?
When I was about 14, we moved when I was about 14, 15. So I grew up on 16th and Baseline right there, pretty much off Fremont right there.
Yeah, that's the same street I grew up on.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
look at small world.
Yeah,
I did
bro.
not. Well, you know where you live over there, you don't never go outside.
Yeah. That's how I kind of met JT.
Yep.
And,
I live right across the street from JT.
Okay, yeah. Like I'm low from the neighborhood.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, Josh Bennett.
That's my JB.
Shitty.
Yeah.
D Cobbs.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Vic.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
all of them, man. So yeah. Okay, look, man. Where were you? You on Fremont?
I was on 1760 East Fremont Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you was on the other
the street.
Yeah,
the street after Shitty and them. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
And the Genzai from the the new
all
homes.
Exactly.
So, damn, small world, bro.
Small world, man.
Southside shit,
babies, man.
Yeah, for real. Man, so growing up, from the South Side, when did you start getting involved with knowing who your basketball team was?
Man, so I've been a Suns fan probably since I was in the Barkley era because you know back in the day everybody they have a whole bunch of TVs in the house. So you probably had one TV that was cable TV and then your TV was rec. So I had no choice but to watch it because my mom was a heavy Suns fan. I better not touch the TV, heavy Suns fan, win or lose. And so around the Charles Barkley era. I even watched the game where we lost, where Paxson scored on us. Was heartbroken. I was sitting there watching it with my mom and them. So that was one of the first times I remember. But then actually, when after high school, really started to love the Suns with Steve Nash era, because that's right when I graduated. I graduated in 2004. So I just was full Suns and Cardinals from there on. So. Exactly, and nothing else. And hats, shirts, I don't wear no other team.
AZ everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Who was your favorite Suns player though? Like growing up, has it changed since then, or do you have all time
definitely
favorite?
has changed, man. At first it was Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson. I used to love both of them, but then Steve Nash came and Stoudemire, so that was it's like a tandem, so now it's like Booker, my all-time favorite Suns player right now. I never thought he would, but every time we get a good run of teams, I'm like, ain't no player gonna be better than this, but Booker to me is the number one Phoenix Suns player of all times. Only thing he needs is an MVP to solidify himself to be the all-time Suns player, because he leads. Man, he cold. That boy cold.
See, now that you brought up the MVP, you think he gonna get it this year?
Oh man, he deserve it.
Bro, it's 3 people that really deserve it.
I know, but if you look at the statistics,
yeah,
the best team with a player averaging 25, 5 and 5 always wins the MVP. But of course, they're not gonna give him the ring.
They gonna snub him.
They gonna snub him. Bro.
They gonna snub him bad because we was just talking about it earlier. I was like, Morant, he's a possibility.
Exactly.
And the old dude from the Bulls from Compton.
Yep. And Tatum too.
Oh, Tatum, yeah.
He been clowning too.
He been doing his thing.
Exactly. Yeah, man. So but they gonna give it to one of them because they are clowning right now.
Yeah.
But they not number one in the
I know. But they gotta. I don't. See, that's the difficult part, bro. Like, we talked about it too. How the Suns get snubbed so goddamn much. It don't matter what they can. It's the numbers. Yeah. I mean, they putting up numbers. They cleaning everybody the fuck up.
Man, cleaning everybody.
It don't matter who the fuck it is. And then they having a good time when they was like. I know you watched when they cleaned the Lakers up.
Oh yeah.
They was out there just having fun.
Like it was like business.
Yeah, because I remember when LeBron James went off on Payne this year, you remember he was talking shit?
On the bench.
Yeah, on the bench, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, telling that nigga to be humble. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Nah, but hey, that's true though. Like, LeBron, we gonna get it. Yeah, man. But it's just, we look like a well-oiled machine. Like we was talking just before we got on about how we just beat the Utah Jazz Friday, and we was down 17 points in the fourth quarter. I'm about to cut the TV off. But they just started slowly just eating them, just one after man, and it's just crazy how they like all just together, just defense turned up, playmaking turned up. Like it was just even like I say, like when DA is aggressive, like he was the clinching layup. Chris Paul passed it to him, of course, but he was like the clinching layup for us to take the lead and end the game. He played good defense on Gobert, or just he even if he gets switched on another player, he moved his feet so good. Like he's our key player. Like Bridges, Booker, CP, they gonna do their thing, but we really need DA to be a presence in the paint and be dominant for us to win this, man.
Yeah, you think y'all gonna get back to the ship?
I know we are, bro.
Yeah, okay.
We on a mission. Do you see?
Man, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been tuning in. I've been really tuning in, and y'all making a whole lot of noise.
Man, like it be so mad, make me mad because they win. Like they say, we play the Lakers. They won't talk about us.
Talk about it.
They won't say nothing about us, man. Like it won't even be mentioned that. Yeah, they just like demolished this team. Like, did you see how well Booker was and what CP? Like, no, they'd be like, oh, LeBron is washed. AD should have never said what he said, and then they spend a whole hour on it. Like, not talking about how good Booker is, how we got like our sets. Like I was saying about KD, like they talk about the sets, like how we run. There's so many different sets. It's just not one player running one play, calling a pick and roll, and then it's done. No, we're actually having a full. Like, so, man, coming off down screens, while they coming off down screens, they setting the screen for each other on the other side. CP, man, like double screens for CP, stagger screens, like everything, man. And then Booker off the double stack, he coming up off for a 3-point, like, and he'd be wide open. I'd be like, man, what?
Because when D-Book on, he on.
Man, can't stop him.
Yeah, and when he off, he off.
He off,
yeah. But shit.
Lately, he been on a lot.
He been turning it up. They've been throwing the Molly oops. He been grabbing shit. I'm like,
I'm like, where these leaps come from?
Yeah, bro. So, man, that's dope, man. You know, last year when the Suns got to the ship, the city was on fire, bro.
Oh, man.
The city was on fucking fire. It was crazy everywhere. Every bar, every club. I love the fact D-Book was pulling up in all them old schools to the home games. I'm like, this guy, damn.
Old soul.
Man, and then I seen Bobby Fresh making all the shirts. I know Abe had a Suns collection.
Exactly.
Shit was crazy.
I got all them shirts.
Man, State 48 was dropping shit like this. The city was on fire. How did you feel like during that motherfucking time when they made it to the ship and everything was just turned the fuck up everywhere you go. How was you feeling?
Man, it was crazy, man. Like, I've never felt a buzz in a while. Just how the city was just energetic, man. Like, we all felt we had it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Me and my friend, we both was like, man, I don't know what I'm about to call off for the parade. Man, my job, and then we didn't have our big man, the backup big man, so like we just got demolished in there. But yeah, man, it was crazy. Just everybody just it's like brings you together, man. Like even if you're not a Suns fan and you from Phoenix, if you really watch basketball, it was a feel good story. Like no matter what, how you feel, like you're like, oh, they ain't gonna play no they play defense. They tremendous on the offense, and they try hard. Like it's just not like the old Suns team where they can play good offense and then like, man, they don't play no defense, or they don't. Steve Nash just keep that. Like that was one thing that used to make me mad about Steve Nash. Like he could score like a Steph Curry or a Booker or anybody, but he would pass more than what he needed to sometimes. Like shoot the ball, man. Like stop passing it. Like like so we ain't like that no more. Like, if it's time to shoot, you gonna shoot, and we ain't playing. And we playing defense. Like and Kel should be considered as defensive player of the year. I feel that too. So, yeah. Man, sorry to go off.
No, you're good. What do you? Was the big man the downfall, you think?
I think so, man. I think we just didn't have, like you said, McGee. Like, if we had him last year, just for somebody to give him Aiden Leaf. Because once we took him out last year,
it was a wrap.
Man,
pretty much every game.
Every game. And it seemed like they started fouling him out on purpose just for that. And I come to find out, CP had broke one of his fingers too. So. Like that, if he can't make his mid range, we done.
But it's the crazy thing about it is D-Book and Chris Paul gave they all, bro. They gave they all last year, bro. It was just putting in, and that I respect D-Book. I'm not really a CP3 fan like that.
You're like,
nah, CP3. Nah, I'm like the old ass.
The point guy.
I don't like that. But fucking D-Book, man, he's me being from Arizona, you know what I mean? You know, you gotta ride with the home team. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, you know, I still gotta ride with the home team. You know what I'm saying? So
especially if we doing something good.
Doing good, man. But I feel like you said, McGee this year. First time y'all got a couple big men. Y'all got Aiden, y'all got McGee. What's the lights can do with the afro?
Johnson.
He
and Biombo, Biz Bag Biombo, man. So he all three of them have been a godsend for us. Like even when we played the Bucks this year, we had McGee and Aiden in at the same time. And come on, man, that's a combination.
That's like the Twin Towers.
Exactly.
That's like Duncan and Robinson back in the day.
Nothing in
here for real.
And like another thing we got is we be passing it to the big man. Like when they switch off of us, like that's what the good thing. Like we are actually. Stop it. Throwing the ball into the big man. Like, okay, I understand you could take this big man off the dribble, pull up, but you have a 6 foot whatever player on a 7 foot player. What are you supposed to do? What did they tell us when we was growing up hooping? Drop the ball into the big man, because that creates so much stuff.
The beast.
Exactly. So
beast.
that's what I like we do, and that keep us like grounded instead of just hoisting up 1,000 threes, man. So I just feel that's what I want to see. I want to see the Bucks, man.
You want the repeat?
I want the repeat, man. I want to see us go up against them again. I feel Booker gonna average about 40.
I think that will be another good matchup, because I feel like the Suns, if y'all can get through a couple different teams,
so who you got? Who you think that we
that y'all gonna struggle with?
Yeah, if we gotta play them.
A healthy Brooklyn Nets.
What about the West? Yeah, for them definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't think they gonna get out of the East, man.
Yeah.
Because they just don't. They ain't got no defense, and I feel. You know who I think coming out of the West really? If it's not them, the Boston Celtics, man.
Okay.
Man, them Tatum and Brown. And, oh, man, they are feasting, man. 30, 40 points, man. And they both big, like, nice hot side. They like a Scottie Pippen, not a Michael Jordan, but I don't want to say that, but they they got a good tandem there with Marcus Smart. He play good defense.
Yeah, I love him. Marcus Smart. He very aggressive.
Man, I love him.
Very aggressive. Yeah, he remind me of like a motherfucking Rajon Rondo,
definitely.
Patrick Beverly.
Definitely.
He got that energy. You know
definitely does, man.
Matt Barnes.
Exactly. So who you got out the West that could probably stop it?
Man, I gotta tap into the Celtics. I ain't really been watching a lot of their games. Shit, I don't know. I would just say like. It's gonna be if a healthy Brooklyn Nets. If everybody healthy, they got a whole bunch of motherfuckers over there.
They can shoot your lights out.
Yeah. So when Kyrie Irving, when he on, bro, he on.
When they both hit you for 40
for real
in the same game.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say the Brooklyn Nets right now.
The Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. Because I know. The Grizzlies, they got people be hurt all the time on their team.
Man.
Yeah, so I'm like this, bro.
John Morant just came back.
Yeah, like man, y'all niggas at a point they had like 4 or 5 niggas out.
They did, but bro, the thing is, man, they still like been blowing people out. Like it hasn't been like close games. They've been beating them by 10. Like the game they played last night. It was I think it was the Clippers. It was somebody. It was a good team.
It was it the Hornets?
It was somebody good, bro. Look, I'm ready to pull my phone out and look, man. But I swear, man, but they just demolished them. I'm like, wait a minute, look, let me see, because it was crazy, man. I couldn't believe that they beat them that bad. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And I'm nervous. I'm scared of them. So I'm glad before they come play us, I'm glad they number 3 because in the bracket we won't play them until the finals.
Oh, okay.
So or the semifinals. Who they played last night? They played the Pelicans, and the Pelicans is pretty decent. They in the playoffs, but it's 141 to 114 they beat them.
Oh, okay.
Demolished them, man. It's like, oh man.
Pelicans ain't gonna make it far.
They not. That's why I hope we play in the first round.
Yeah, they not gonna make it. Y'all gonna have fun with them.
Exactly. Everybody else, like I ain't really scared about nobody else. Probably the Clippers.
Yeah.
If they in the first round because just Paul George them, they just play us hard. I ain't scared of Luka them. They ain't no threat to us because we just gonna target him on defense. Same thing with Jokic. We're gonna target him on defense. So I ain't worried about none of them. The Warriors and the Grizzlies is a team, but the Warriors and the Grizzlies gonna most likely have to play each other in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah, let one of them niggas eliminate each other so y'all can the Suns can be like, okay.
Exactly. Let's pick. Even Utah, like, ain't nobody scared to go Bird. Like Kevin Durant said, Rudy Gobert don't play no defense.
Yeah.
How does he get defensive player of the year? He can't even hold all 5 positions. He was like, man, I would give it to Drew Holiday because, man, he a beast. Like, everybody says Drew Holiday is like the best defender in the league as far as how he defends, who he can defend. Like he gives Kevin Durant trouble, and he 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah. I feel like Kevin Durant is the best basketball player in the NBA right now.
Oh, definitely. I would give him that.
Number 1.
Oh, definitely. He unstoppable.
Yeah, he is.
He unstoppable.
Yes.
Who you think Giannis will take his spot? Because Giannis been balling too this year.
Nah.
I don't see it. I mean, and then look, I want to ask you a question about LeBron James too, man.
Hey, not a fan. Not a
fan, but you don't like bro, man. Why? What's the?
I mean, I feel like LeBron James, man. I think the NBA they revolve around him at times.
Yeah.
At certain times, not this year, maybe like a couple years ago. He was like trying to stack all these teams and get all these players on his team, and players were free agents, and they was like kind of holding off, trying to figure out what LeBron was gonna do for them to make that move, making pay cuts and all that shit. I feel like, and Space Jam was trash too. But I mean, I like him out off the court, the shit he do for the schools and all the shit he do, but. I just feel like he too big to be crying.
He cry
every time he go up. He yelling, he looking at the refs. Like, get back on D, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, he's just a crybaby ass nigga, bro, and he just. I don't really think he give a fuck about the Lakers. I mean, this year, you know, because he's so used to being there.
Exactly. Like it's weird that
like this year was bad. We had some bad years, man, but this year was bad.
It was like we eliminated y'all pretty much twice.
Yeah,
man. Like that. I've never seen a LeBron team ever get eliminated twice by one person, like one team, and it ain't even crushed. Like I understand if it was like he always lose in like the semifinals or the finals. He ain't, man. He's actually showing his age right now.
Yeah, and I like the fact that the Suns was celebrating and rubbing it in their face.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you feel me?
You remember what they did to us last year, right? When y'all was up 2 games.
Yeah.
Drumming all up in the video
dancing.
Yeah. Come to death row.
Man.
Yeah, but after that game, y'all didn't win another game against us, man. That was the last game y'all won against us because LeBron was clown. Like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Man, like I hate to rub it in on y'all, but like don't do that until the game is over. So that's why I think we really we didn't even play most of our players the game before, but then everybody had to play the man. So the game after that, everybody played that game because they know even Anthony Davis was like, if I was healthy, we would have won.
Yeah.
And they everybody got bulletin board.
And I like the fact that Payne was talking shit this year. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, you can't be the only. And another thing I don't like about LeBron, because like when the Lakers is winning, he's celebrating, he dancing. Remember he drank that fan beer that 1 year.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he's just doing all this extra shit, right?
Enjoy it, yeah.
But for him to be a superstar, that he don't need to do all that.
Nah, you're right.
Like Lance Stevenson, I expect that from a nigga like that. But LeBron James, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You've been there multiple times. You don't need to do all this extra shit.
He don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love LeBron, man. He be dumb. Like he done beat one of the greatest teams in the world. Like they literally, the NBA literally builds teams to beat him. Mm-hmm. Like that's bonkers, man. Like everybody, like Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant literally builds his teams just to make sure he can beat LeBron. Like he wants to be better than LeBron. Like LeBron has been to the finals like 9 years, something crazy like that. Like I said, you hate him, he my favorite. When we play y'all this, I want him to get all his averages, and then y'all still lose.
And I don't, another thing, I don't like the way that when y'all won last year, when y'all beat the Lakers. How he just, before the game was even over, he walked off the court.
Yeah. Don't nobody like losing.
I know, but he, come on, man, show the young bull, Devin Booker some love,
exactly.
bro.
Show him some respect, man.
Show him some love, nigga. Like he worked really hard.
But he actually ended up signing this jersey after the end of the playoffs, and because he know how much he look up to him because he went to LeBron James camp, so they had a picture circulated around. He gave him signed the jersey for him, took some pictures with him. So like, man, you gotta give my boy his props. Like he is still one of the most dominating players in the league. He's scoring 30 points right now. At what age? 36?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. I know you don't like, but just look at that alone.
But he leaving LA for sure though.
Oh yeah, wherever Bronny go, he going. It's a wrap. Don't worry about it. He's definitely going into he probably go back to Cleveland.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, wherever Bronny go. Whoever saw with Team Sorry that year, LeBron come in. That's where he going. He gonna look, I'll take the minimum. Just put me on there. I just want to play 1 year with my son. That'd be dope, though, man.
That would. That'd be crazy.
Like, man, I would love to do that, man.
That would be hella crazy, man. Hey, we gonna jump into the next topic, man. We gonna talk about the Valley Bros podcast, man. Let us know what that's about, what y'all do, and how it came about.
All right, man. So the Valley Bros is really just me and my best friend. Man, when we get together, we just talk about the Suns and Cardinals nonstop. Like, that's it. Like as soon as we get together, like we talk so much about the Suns and Cardinals, we forget to ask each other about our personal business.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Exactly. And then like, when we go home, we be like, man, I'm supposed to ask him about such and such. But we just be going in, like, talk about the in-depth details. Like, we sometimes feel like we on the team just as much as we talk about it. Like, man, we really embrace, even when we were sorry, like, we literally would be watching the game, just talking about how bad or who playing good and who developing good. So we kind of just got tired of just not the national media talking about us, and it's not really even the local. I like listening to them, but they don't have like,
you
know what I'm saying? People of color really talking about them like that, man, and even on them shows, I don't think it's one person that's a black person on there, and they're talking about black people 90% of the time. Yeah. So, that's another reason why we started it too, because we want to have our outlet, talk about just how we feel about the players and the team, and our point of view and how we like to talk and how our slang is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand if they had at least one they got minorities, but it's not no black person on there that actually. So we got to thinking like, yeah, man, let's just talk about them. And I force my brother to do it. So, I'm always trying to find some kind of idea to do something, man. So I was like, man, come on, let's do this, man. I think this would be a good idea for us to just do what we normally be doing, but just sit in front of a camera. And I know you know this just as well. Like, it's nerve-wracking being in front of a camera.
Yeah, it is.
Learning how to conversate or just talk for a long time.
Yeah.
Just finding stuff to even talk about. So, like the people I didn't interview, they never had time interviewing. Like, notice they'd be like super nervous.
It'd be like that.
They'd be looking at the camera. So man, like that's what we started for. Give us a platform. Like, we have the Valley Bros, we got the Valley Ladies as well too. So I'll be having ladies on there, so they have their own point of view, because that's another thing. Like, you rarely see black women, that's actual Phoenix Suns fans that can talk about
sports, about stats.
Exactly. That know the stats.
That know the shit.
Exactly, man. I got my mom's friend, my auntie, my mom, like they are statisticians as well. Man, they know how DA doing. My auntie, she can't stand DA, so but they don't get no voice at all.
No, that's facts.
Yeah,
that's
facts. That's really why we started to get a voice out for us, man. Even with the Cardinals as well. Like, we gonna continue to do this even when they lose, because it's not just a thing we could just go away from. We've been loving this team for years. Like, I know you're an Eagles fan and a Lakers fan. You can't nobody tell you nothing about your team win or lose, man. Like, you hate to be around people that's always bashing on your team. Bro, just stay away from me. Facts. So, that's what we started it for, bro.
That's what's up, man. When y'all next episode?
So right now we just kind of getting all our paperwork together so we can be a little bit more legit. So our next show is gonna pretty much most likely be the start of the playoffs. We're getting ready to switch over to Instagram, where the younger people are. So,
for sure.
I guess we've had a lot of older people that was helping us. So, but now it's time to switch over. Come to the dark side.
Turn it up a notch.
Exactly. So we the first next show is gonna be with the first after the first game of the playoffs. So, whatever time that is, we'll be coming on probably like an hour or right after the game. So. Yeah.
I need to grab one of them shirts too.
I got you, bro. Man, we actually, that's the next little thing we doing too. That's why we trying to get our paperwork right.
Get some shit.
Exactly. So once we do, we gonna start pushing it out, letting people know when they come, man. So we did it for the Suns and Cardinals shoot. Even if you just a Phoenix bird, you know what I'm saying? You don't even got to look at it as a Cardinals logo or a Suns logo. So like we all, like it's like how you said, like we all are Phoenix together. So
yeah, facts.
And a Phoenix is a bird, a rising bird. So that's kind of like where we did it too as well too. So like man, we all trying to rise, help each other. Like I appreciate you for
of course, bro,
bringing us on. We gonna return the favor as well too, man, because we definitely want to talk some shit. Where we
no, we got to. and the good thing about it, how we repping the Suns, man. I got y'all some gifts today, man.
Oh my dog, man. I appreciate it, bro, man. I'm telling you, look, don't worry about it. We coming with something for you too.
Hey, so the LA, so that's a new logo I designed. It stands for Love in Arizona.
I like that.
So I took the Diamondbacks logo, incorporated it. You feel me, to LA? You know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
So those drop on this Monday. So they'll be on my website, www.cheechatman.com.
Man.
And then I got another little gift in there for you, fam. It should be in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a little.
I want to put that hat on right now.
Yeah, it's a Suns patch, fam. So
dope.
And they aren't on, so you can either throw it on the hat, throw it on the t-shirt.
Yep. So I'm about to do throw it on the collar shirt.
Yeah. And I got your business partner.
Look, man, I'm gonna let it. Oh man, I'm telling man, you quit that job.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to make sure y'all come
appreciate
through,
you, man. Appreciate you.
My dog,
man. You already know. Look, we could definitely go return the favor.
Man, it's love,
you gonna get your Valley Bro shirt and probably get a Valley Bro mug.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Hey, any shout outs, any up and coming stuff you got going on that you want people to know about?
I chef definitely do, man. Like I said, the playoffs coming, so man, just tune in with us on the Facebook, bros_Valley on Instagram and Valley Bros on Facebook. Just check us out, man, and man, come support if you're a Phoenix Suns fan and you love listening to some great content. Come hang out and listen, and we gonna get you on if you want to get on as well too. So thank y'all again.
Man, hey, shout out to my boy T Jack, man.
You, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Y'all tap in, y'all follow my bro. We'll have the description and the bio. It's your boy Sipping with Chee podcast, man, and we out like that.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Man.